What's going on, y'all? I'm back live. I'm about to do some shit in front of y'all because I need to roll up again. So I'm about to roll up in front of y'all. I hope that you guys come back for the conversation. I hope that you guys are enjoying the conversation. Hopefully I can find a way to upload this shit to my YouTube channel because I just love the conversations here. Okay, we got Wise Body D. Okay, I'm about to send you a request. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to send you it right now. All right. Waiting on Wise Body. Shit. Y'all, this strand of weed I fucking love. I forgot what the name of the shit is, but it's cool. Because the plug is a real cool friend of mine, and he'll remember what this shit is, but it's amazing. I thank God for it all day. We waiting on. Here we go. We connecting. Boom. Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on? So let the
And I
people
was
know what's
just
going
talking
on.
the other day with my wife about how blacks is so damaged out here in the world. We don't know how to be people.
Yeah.
Just animals, man.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's the reality right now, you know. And I know for a lot of us, we are reacting out of anger, and it's like, especially when you've been trying to get your point across for so long, it's kind of like in an argument. A lot of times, and a lot of different like relationships, stuff like that. A lot of times when people argue and stuff like that, it's really trying to, you get to the point to where your ego gets inflated and you want to win the conversation. You want to say something that's going to, you know, put you in favor of the conversation, winning in your favor. And a lot of times we'll end up going past and saying things that we shouldn't do just to try to win something or to try to satisfy our ego. And I think that's what's happening right now. A lot of black people are just tired. It's like we tried to talk. We try to have a conversation with y'all. We have the videos. We have the evidence. We have everything that we need, which in the court of law, you guys say that there has to be proof without beyond a reasonable doubt. And all this evidence is beyond a reasonable doubt. And there's still speculations about it, and police officers still running away. Yeah, a lot of people want to act out. But I do agree with you. When you don't have anger without intention or anger without intention or direction is very dangerous. Because when you're just angry, you're not thinking. A lot of times when you're angry, that's why people do shit out of anger when they get mad and they have to apologize afterwards because they wasn't thinking. And I think that's where we're at. And it's resulting to us acting like animals. And I can understand some people saying rightfully so, because it's like, we helped build this country and y'all motherfuckers sit here and telling us that we can't have it. But I do also agree with you too. We're taking that hatred and we're using, I don't even want to say hatred, which it could be hatred, but we're taking that anger and we're utilizing it in a wrong way. And I can agree with what you're saying. We need to be more focal and more tunnel vision with that energy and to be able to use it to uplift us. Because right now, I can agree with what you're saying. We acting like savages because we don't know how to be ourselves. We were brought here from another, from our country and brought here and given an identity that was not ours.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Name one thing that we invented.
That we invented?
Yep.
Well, I think one of us, I don't know the name or whatever as far as verbatim, but a black person invented the street light. I think there was a black person who was the first open heart surgeon. There are a lot of black inventors that have invented stuff, but again, their stuff is taken away. And then on top of that, we're the inventors of jazz. We're the inventors of R&B.
The reason why I asked that is because
that's
what they do. The reason why I asked that because that's what they do. Everything great, they take from us. And they tweak it to say they did it.
Yeah.
They give us no credit. Then it's nothing we can go back to say, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing we can buy from each other. Then we can say, all right, well, a black man did that, or I can go to get this from a black person. Everything's owned by somebody else, or invented by somebody else, or mass produced by another race. Nothing we can take from as being blacks.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, because it is true. That is true. You do have people who are foreigners who do come into our neighborhoods and that do business, and they end up taking the black dollar instead of the black dollar being invested in us. You're absolutely right. That is an issue that we need to deal with. But there's also issues where there are black-owned businesses, but because of white supremacy and how we view things, we create these unrealistic ass expectations of our own people. Like, for example, one thing that we do a lot of times, and I mentioned it in one of the earlier lives, I don't think you were for the previous lives that I did with Khalil, and I had someone else before, where people go to a black-owned black-owned restaurant or company or store or business, and will sit there and will literally blatantly ask for a discount because we skin folk. It's like, no, we got to support. There are other businesses out there that's up there with Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, but see, once again, like you said, it's us. Because here it is, we're over here rapping and making these songs about all of these brands when all of the owners of the brands came out and publicly said they don't want our black asses wearing their shit. But you are right. We have to deal with ourselves. And that's the problem. But we have to address the issues that we don't want to address and sit in that, because the answer is going to come out of that. Because, yes, we don't have the answer right now. That's clearly evident. I mean, if we did, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in now. But we're trying to figure out what that is. But supporting blackness and loving blackness and uplifting blackness and doing that for blackness, all intersectionalities of blackness is imperative. We can't wait. White people not going to give us anything. They've shown us that for centuries. But
it's hard.
Go ahead.
It's hard to do that when we don't own anything outright.
We can. That's the thing. We can.
They make it hard for us.
The
grants, all the money that's available, they make it hard for us to get it. They give it to.
But that's why we also.
Whichever left, they give it to blacks. Here y'all go. Here go the rest of it. Take it.
But that's why we also, in a sense, and this is how I feel. We also, in a sense, have to hold our black entertainers accountable, because it's black people that spend their hard-earned money to come see you. I don't know if you really familiar with the whole Beyonce Beehive thing. Them motherfuckers is crazy. They need Jesus and all 12 disciples. But they stand for Beyonce, and a lot of them will end up getting eviction notices on their damn doors just to go see the queen in live person. It's like, no, if you're really about the culture, it's time for those people who are black, who have the influence, who have the money, who have the power, because in this world, money is power. We have power. There has never been so many black thousandaires and multi-millionaires. Me and Khalil was just talking about this rapper named Young Boy NBA. This nigga not even 20 years old. He can retire. He can retire. You know how much money that is? Now, if you was to take that money and get together with your friends, and instead of rapping about killing each other and all this shit and doing all this dumb shit, like you said, that's poisoning our mind to believe the lie. If we actually come together and say, hey, let's take these millions of dollars that we have and let's put it into the community, you can make change. But see, a lot of people once they get out the hood, fuck the hood. Fuck the hood. And that's what happens.
It's manipulation. It's manipulation. Like I said before, the music is killing our people. Because think about back in the day, right? They didn't really degrade black women.
That's true.
Think about the rap. When they started rapping about, when the rap switched, and they start talking about it was color. It was like, okay, we're light skin, red bone, foreign. Now it's like taking away all the credibility from black women, because black women raised a lot of these men out here
most
who are
definitely, yes.
Millionaires.
Yeah, backbones.
I think because who stay home with the kid while the father go out there and work, and then the mom. The mom raised everybody. My mom raised me. My 8 kids. My daddy had to work. Who raised me? My mom raised me. I'm a full-grown man. I got my own family. Got my house. Just bought a new car.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Kids, all the type of stuff. But and I seen that from my father working. So that's what men do. I work. So I gotta work to take care of my family like he took care of me. But a lot of you don't have that. That's why I'm saying the mental part about being at home. They don't have the role model in their own household.
Exactly.
Hey, look, that's what I gotta do. That's how I treat my women. That's how I treat my mom, treat my sisters. They don't have
then
that.
When you don't have,
look at it from movies, music, TV shows. That's how you treat a woman. Call her out her name.
But at the same time, a lot of these rappers, if you pay attention to their music, because I used to be the same way. I used to be like, I don't fuck with trap music. I don't listen to that shit. It's evil and destructive. But here's my thing. For me, in order for me to really win my people over, I got to be able to relate to them. And as I listen to the music, even my style of appearance, like the do-rag and shit like this, I don't wear this shit normally. But for the live, I am, because it's a style of wearing it. You know what I mean? I might wear it outside.
That's our culture, though. It's
our culture.
You know, it's not negative about it. Like whites wear bandanas. They put the little thing on their neck like a little dog.
Right. But this is definitely a part of the trap thing, because the wave, that's a part of, like you said, the black culture. But trap is now part of the black culture, because a lot of them stories that them individuals talk, I mean, a lot of the raps that they make, a lot of them be their real life stories. And a lot of them, once again, they, like you said, they don't have a father, they don't have a role model. So when they go out into the world, you know what they see? They see other broken people. And there's so many of them to where they're like, wait a minute, this has to be the way of life. So they find that brotherly bond, like I told Kelly earlier, like the movie Pinocchio, The Land of Lost Boys, when it was a bunch of boys who were acting like jackasses when they turned into donkeys, because that's exactly what they were doing. They're believing that narrative. And then on top of that, you telling me that I can go here? Why the fuck would I sit here? In their mindset, a lot of them, why the fuck would I sit here and work at Burger King and McDonald's? Yeah, it's an open, honest living, and
$200,
all that stuff. But why do that when I can go in a corner and make what a manager makes at McDonald's in a year with her goddamn bonus and shit that I can make in a matter of a few days? So they're gonna find the easier route. But then once again, music is coming, which is why, like you said earlier, that's why it's a lot of trash ass raps out here. It'd be like, damn, we can tell that y'all on some drugs because we don't understand what's going on. But once again, because the beat is hot. And you're right, the music, that's the way to get into it, because music is a universal language. It transcends all barriers, all languages, all cultures, all identities, it transcends all that. And that's a very powerful tool. But that's what I'm saying. Even though a lot of people are responsible, a lot of rappers are responsible for the death and destruction of the black community. Even though they're responsible for that, even I have to have a little bit of sympathy, because once again, they're only acting out what it is that they know. And then when they join the industry, it becomes a completely different ball game, to where now they have literally sold their souls, and now it's hard for them to stand up and be open and honest about the truth, because when they be in the industry, they really see how shit really runs. But then at the same time, they're so scared and terrified to actually leave that and to do the right thing, because you know what'll happen if they do? Either they'll lose all their shit, which they don't want to do, or a lot of times they'll end up dead. And that's the thing.
Back to the music. Think about the blues, smooth jazz. There was no words, right? Now you think about the rap. They just diluted everything, took the beat, the sound, and added words to it.
Mm-hmm.
So go back to how you said that the music is worldwide, universal. That you need a good beat and everybody can just jive to, right? Now you add the words. The words is powerful. You add the words to it.
Yes.
I was like, oh, it went from glorifying women to degrading women, to glorifying our people, to wanting to talk bad about them.
Yeah. You want to know a reason why I also feel, in my personal opinion, why the word bitch and all that stuff is used to degrade black women? It's because, like I said, I'll be taking the time out to actually listen to like what they be saying in their music. And a lot of times, they speaking out of a place of hurt. All that music about death and destruction is coming from a place of hurt. And once again, being a man, men are not supposed to cry.
They say it. They say, oh, I came from nothing. They say it all the time, I came from nothing. I did it by myself, did it on my own. That's all pain. But like, move on, brother. You a grown man now. Move on. Make your life.
Yeah, but they don't know how. They don't know how.
I came from nothing. I had life work for me.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna go shoot you because I was hurt and I was hurt in my life. Or I'm gonna take your father because I have a father. Come on, that's like really.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. A lot of people have to get to that place because some people are so caught in what is like known as the sunken place, to where they don't want to believe that illusion. They don't want to believe that it's an illusion. And once again, because they come around and they've been around that environment for so long, it's so reinforced. You're going to become a lot of time, even though there are some people like even myself, even where I live at, I live in a trap ass neighborhood. Motherfuckers be down the street doing shit. Motherfuckers be doing drugs. But thankfully, I haven't been a product of my environment. But there are other people who have, unfortunately, because for them, they didn't have it. Now, like I said for me earlier, I'm thankful because I came from a family that was staying together and all this stuff. And you said what now?
Yeah, Kal-El, they have the same drive. They don't talk about it. They want to keep putting out what's hot in the world, like having sex with somebody else's girlfriend, how they can chop somebody up, put them in a body bag, all this stuff. They want to keep talking about that. That's what sells. But they actually have the time to talk about actually what they're going through, how they feel about their life personally. Nobody cares because it's normal. Everybody been through it, so nobody cares. So they want to talk about what sells, and that's why they make money and they sell.
But that's why we gotta care.
The fantasy.
That's why we gotta care. That's why I'm saying, like, at this point, the way I see it, if you're not looking at yourself and having a self-reflective moment, especially with Corona and having everybody sit their heads down for the most part,
or coronavirus,
there is a problem. Because we need to figure out what's going on. Because if we don't fix shit, we cannot sit here and complain about anything. Because we have to do the work. And the only way we're going to really do the work is we're going to have to deal, like you said, with the issues about, like, even with what our black brothers are unfortunately doing to the black community. But at the same time, we also have to be empathetic enough to listen to them. Because a lot of them want to be heard too. You know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of them
do. And those ones that they don't want to put out there, they want the positive. Like I said about the movies and stuff. They don't want us to be viewed as powerful people with knowledge, inventors, queens and kings. They want us to be known as thugs. Look at Power, the Power Show, Empire, drama, music, power, drug dealing, killing people to get on top. All that stuff, like, it's good shows. But if everybody watch it, they be like, oh well. Dang, look how successful he is. He is family man and drug dealer. We can do. I can do both.
Right.
But
that's why it's gonna take a community. It takes community, and we've lost community. We don't have that anymore. We don't have. My parents have told me I'm almost 30, so I haven't experienced this. I'm a '90s kid, but my parents used to tell me all the time when we used to talk and everything. You know, back in the day, you fuck around and do something wrong at Miss Carol's house at the end of the block. She'll whoop your ass and then write a note and tell your mama to call her when you get to the house and then talk to your mom. Okay, he did what? Oh, okay, all right, thank you. And then whoop your ass again. It was about community. It was about holding people together.
Dad come home, another whooping. So it's like.
You said what now?
I said, and then your dad come home, another whooping.
Yeah.
And we don't have that because what happened? The society. Oh, don't whoop your kids. Don't do this. You go to jail. Child Protective Service come out. Blah blah blah. You trying to tell me I can discipline my own kid because of what? You want him to run out wild. You want him to think he can do anything he wants to with no consequences. And you put out all this, like, again, music, movie shows. So when you try to put your kid in check, you can trouble for it. So it's like, at one point in time, when do you have control over your own household?
Yeah. But once again, when there's pain and hurt involved, and it's not it. Here's how I feel about it. At the end of the day, all this shit is spiritual. This is just my personal opinion. All this shit is spiritual. All this stuff, hurt, pain, all that stuff, it's just the fact that now we're actually in a place as black people where we still have ways to go, but we're not where we used to be. You know what I'm saying? We have the freedom to go about and be ourselves. Even though it's open season on black people now, we still free. We're thousandaires. We're millionaires. We're able to buy our own shit. We're able to have our own shit. We're able to experience ourselves. We're able to intermingle and dwell amongst white people in a sense, even though they look at us that way. Back in the day, during Martin Luther King and them, there was none of that. You took your black ass to the back. There was no intermingling. So we've made progress. But I think, once again, because it's black people, because of what we've been through, we just want to feel good. It's like we've worked so hard and we've done so much work. It's like, when the fuck do we get to sit back and actually just enjoy life as opposed to always surviving? And I feel like we're getting to that point because we're awakening to that. But we got to face these issues. And once again, the issues with the music and all this stuff. Yes, music actually does play a role. There's some evil, demonic ass motherfuckers who are white, who are nefarious, who want to do things and destroy the black family.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're doing that. But at the same time, once again, they're playing on the pain. That's all you can do. All the ego can do is make suggestions to you. It can't make you do a damn thing. It can only influence you to do things.
Go back
and once again, when you're growing up in a place where you don't have a father around, when you walk outside, you see nothing but abandoned houses. Motherfuckers is dying every day. You happy you are fucking alive and you trying to do some shit, but then you get checked by niggas who say, bro, in order for you to walk down this block, you gotta be a part of the game. You got to get jumped in for this shit. Then you embrace this whole new lifestyle because now you with other people who understand your pain. Y'all sharing a trauma bond, a pain bond. And then what happens is that now you guys are continuing this shit that's fucking up the community. And because people are scared of y'all, because y'all use fear and violence, because y'all are afraid, then now this thing continues to happen. And the demonic forces that be in white people, not all of them, but some of them, the powerful ones, they're playing off of that. They're using that to us. They're taking that and using it against us. They have an advantage. But what I'm saying is that for the people who did the shit that's wrong, the people who put the music out there that encourage or influence somebody to go out there and shoot or kill a nigga. Like when motherfuckers put on Nuck If You Buck, run. Because a fight is about to happen or somebody getting shot. But in order to fix that stuff, we have to face it, but we got to understand them too. We can't just throw them away. We have to have a conversation with them and talk to them. Just like how I'm having a conversation and like, yeah, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, but also finding the gray areas. We need to, it's all about finding the gray areas now. And
they don't know how to find gray areas. They so tunnel vision. They only see what they want to see. Everything else around them doesn't matter.
But they can get to a point to where that can change. Just because that's the way it is now does not mean that that has to be the case. Yeah, there are people who wake up
like that. It's just the majority of blacks is just messed up.
To be honest, we don't even need the majority. We just need more than enough. We need more than enough, to be honest. Because
it's some whites out here too. It's some whites out here that just like we are. Yo, it's a lot of races out here that's really messed up. It's just, it's just that we're more dominant. We have this mentality like they relate us to pit bulls, right? Pit bulls are unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? They vicious, they violent. But then you got pit bulls that they was nanny dogs.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
they took care of children. Right? Whites went to work. You know what I'm saying? They protect their home.
Yeah.
They didn't ban those dogs until the Mexicans was fighting them. And then the gang members, the Mexican gang member cartel was using those dogs to fight, make money off of. Until blacks started having those dogs in their homes.
Yeah.
Everything we have, they want to take it away.
Yeah,
can't
but
say
that's
the N-word. Like can't say the N-word. Why? Cause you can't say it. Like that's the true thing. Cause you can't say the N-word. I can't say the N-word. At work they call us cookies and cream or chocolate chip cookie. That's their little slang when they want to talk about somebody that's black. They say, "I heard this." Now I could sue, but where I work at, I ain't trying to go through the trouble because I ain't got the money for the attorneys and stuff. But you walk past, you hear them talking about it. They say, "Yeah, you talking about chocolate chip cookie?" They say, you talking about that N-word? Because we don't take nothing from nobody. If it don't make sense, we challenge it. They don't like that. They want us to be quiet. They want us to say, "Okay, yeah, that's right." Don't make sense to us at all, but they want to shut up. Don't go against me. Just do it. The moment you do it, right up, get rid of you. Right. Find a way to get rid of you. Because now you going against the grain. You rolling like slave days. You rolling all the niggas up to go against me. That's exactly how it is inside the workforce today. That's why so many people that don't have those, so many blacks don't. It's black people out here that's successful entrepreneurs, like you said. But they self-made. You will never see a white man propel a black person above them. Have them run their business. Have them, not too many, have them.
But why we got to run their business? Once again, if we have our own, because we have the power, of course, to have our own stuff that will be in competition or be even better. Because here it is, even though we're not the head of it, they need us at the bottom. Because without us, no matter what, top or bottom, doesn't matter. Without us, they can't do nothing. I mean, look, we built this country. But that's why I said once we turn that blackness into us, and like I said with the entrepreneurs, they gotta be responsible. They gotta be responsible because
it take a lot, man. it take a little but a lot of effort just for some of us to say, hey, look, stop putting out music, stop acting, stop making records, and see what happens to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Think about, like you said, the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't shop, you couldn't go out and drive, you couldn't go to the parks, mm-hmm. you couldn't go in grocery stores. It was.
We back. That was so fucking awkward. I am really enjoying this. It feels so good to actually have conversations like this. And to be honest, I've really honestly longed to have conversations like this with other people. Now, don't get me wrong. Me and my spiritual teacher, who I love and absolutely adore, we have conversations like this all the time. But it's amazing to be able to have these conversations with other people and to realize that there is other sane people in the world, despite what the fuck's going on now. There's still people out there that believe. There are still people out there who love. There are still people out there who believe in the dream. And that's the one thing that we have to continue to do, is to believe in the dream. Our ancestors been through so much. They've done so much. They've given so much. They've bled so much. They cried so much. They did all these things for us. They could have chose to just bite the fucking apple and just completely just be submissive. And completely just die. Think about it, y'all. Imagine if all that shit wouldn't have happened. Where the fuck would we have been now? If we did not do the work that we've done. Think about that. Imagine right now being separated from each other by the color of your skin. Light-skinned niggas in the house, dark-skinned nigga out in the field. I don't even know how the fuck it would look in some type of super advanced world like the one we live in now. But just imagine. We are some power. I don't give a fuck, bitch. We are powerful. We're powerful. And a lot of us lost touch with that. We've sat here and believed the lie. Because the lie is comfortable. Yeah, it's comfortable. Especially when you've been beaten down so much and have so much shit happen to you, and you finally have a chance to experience something. We'll settle for the scraps. And there are people out there who believe that things will never change. There are people out there. I'm about to add you in a minute. Wide body D. I am high. There are individuals who, unfortunately, are believing the lie. They're believing the lie, and they don't want us to do what we're doing right now. They don't want us to do what me and Wide Body D was doing. They don't want us to do what Sunkissed Curls is doing. They don't want us to do what Mr. Whitfield is doing. They don't want us to do what Kel-El is doing. They don't want us to do what my spiritual teacher is doing. They don't want us to do this. They want us to focus primarily on the anger, be mad. That's why they bombard us with all the same shit to play on our emotions. Because this is some spiritual shit. They keep doing it and doing it to make you mad and mad and mad and mad and mad. Which is why, once again, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with what the tactics that we're doing right now is being used. But the enemy knows that. They've memorized this. They know our playbook. They know it. So much to the point that they have people all in black dressed in shit to incite and induce violence. Motherfuckers putting bricks and shit and telling them what to do and encouraging them to use them as weapons. Do all these things and to turn a peaceful protest into a violent one. I'm not saying that violence ain't necessary, because, bitch, trust me. There is nothing wrong with protecting yourself, which is what the fuck you need to do by any means. But we have to be intentional. Here's one thing too. How can I say this? How can I say this? Y'all still there? Cause I don't see no live number. See, oh shit, they done found out I'm talking shit. They about to send the SWAT. Can somebody please send the unit? It made me lose track of what I was saying. Fucked me up. But I just don't want us to lose hope. Let me see. Dang. What is it? To give hope. That's what my purpose is. My purpose is to give hope. And to inspire my brothers and sisters to continue to stay strong. All elements of blackness is included. All elements of blackness is included in the equation. Every single one. We got one viewer. Cool. Because I ain't going to be here that much longer. I might want to go over to Facebook real quick and see what's going on over there. Because I've been with y'all for about 3-4 hours. Which I don't mind. I appreciate the conversation. Like I said, I've really accomplished what it is that I wanted to accomplish today. And I think I'm going to make this a regular thing. Hey, Twan. I think I'm going to make this a regular thing on my channel. Because, hopefully I can download this and this will be consistent YouTube content too. So, because I really want to have these conversations, y'all. Because, bro, sis, everybody, we are the only motherfuckers that can make the change in our lives. We the only ones that can make the changes. Like I said, we got to stop worrying about what the fuck other people doing outside of us. I agree with what Twan said earlier. It gets to a point to where, hey, at this moment in time, we can only focus on blackness. Yes, I love my Hispanic people. I love my Hispanic brothers and sisters, especially them slim, thick motherfuckers. I respect y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all my races and colors and brothers and sisters in other ethnic groups. I appreciate them. I do. But at this point in time, we gonna need, in order to come together, when you come together, you a family, there are moments and times where some motherfuckers gonna have to bear the weight of all that has to be sometimes, because that's just how the fuck it is. So it's like, at this moment in time, we are having a lot of hard time dealing with our shit, and we're just asking for help. Because like I said earlier, if they get us, who the fuck do you think they coming after next? It's just a matter of which one of y'all motherfuckers gonna be next. Y'all gonna be next, but it's gonna be which one. I'd rather be around my own people because I know what I'm getting. Yeah, and we also have to continue to support our own people too. Like I was saying earlier, we need to hold these celebrities, whether they local celebrities or A-list celebrities who are black, hold these motherfuckers accountable. These bitches can't get paid without you. That's the thing. They are using your ass to get money. So, bitch, if you gonna utilize me, we gonna make sure that our shit is in agreement before I support you. And we need to make this go viral. Not just what I'm saying, but taking this concept, this idea, and talking about it so much. Because you can't sit up here and contribute from what it is that we give to you because of entertainment or whatever the case may be, and we believing in your hope and your dream, bitch, and you can't turn around and can't set some seeds. We're not asking you to take care of us, but we ask you at least take some of the shit that we, don't you know at the end of the year when you get your taxes back, excuse me, even though it be on some bullshit a lot, at least that little bit of change, like, damn, at least run me my change, run me my shit. I mean, come on now. But we got to get to that point. Oh, Lord, what did Lil Wayne say? What did the gremlin say? What did the demonic gremlin say that Kaya pussy juice be all popping and shit like hot grease and acid for? What he say? Did he say something stupid? Because if he do, I can go ahead and read right quick. I'm feeling a little petty in my spirit tonight. What did he say, Wide Body D? Because like I said, I might go over to my Facebook and see what's going on over there real quick. Because I originally was doing this shit over on Facebook, but I just decided to go ahead and try Instagram or whatever. I really enjoy it. Basically, he don't care because he ain't got to deal with it. Somebody grab the water and throw it on this gremlin face ass nigga. Fuck Lil Wayne, bitch. Fuck that nigga. What? Dirty Dookie Braids ass nigga. Fuck him. This nigga ain't had a hit in how long? And the only motherfucker that's hitting that is Birdman, baby. See, and that's the problem. Those are niggas that I don't like. Those are niggas who feel so above themselves that, oh, I ain't got to personally deal with it because I'm a celebrity. Okay, but when the police get your ass, because you's a dumbass nigga, you going to do some shit to incriminate yourself. Don't use the Black Lives Matter movement as a way to get out of jail or to be get out of jail Trump card. Because I'm not going to lie. With the Black Lives Matter movement, a lot of us has forgiven a lot of this shit that happened. Because, just to be honestly speaking, if I'm not mistaken, Mike Brown ass, they did have evidence of Mike Brown ass stealing at that damn store. But that didn't matter. Because he was black. And I agree. Even though he did, steal, and it has evidence of that, it didn't warrant him losing his life because if I'm not mistaken, according to the law, every motherfucker is innocent until proven guilty. It's just that now police officers have the right, unfortunately, to be judge, jury, and executioner as opposed to letting the judicial system do what the fuck it was designed to do. But once again, it's not designed for us, which is why I'm telling y'all that we gotta stop relying on this current fucking system and have our own. We got motherfuckers coming into our own communities and cleaning up. Cleaning up. Now the job I work at a suit store, and it's in a very Arab heavy populated area. And they'll come in and my brother, come in and talk to you. All that stuff. They want discounts and shit. Excuse me? Nigga, you just rolled up in a fully loaded Escalade, fully loaded. And you asking for a discount? Okay, well, guess what, Holy Moly Donut Shop? If I give your ass a discount, I better discount my ass to the gas station and be able to get some discount on this gas. Or hell, give me a discount on my 6-pack of raw cones. How about that? That's the problem. And like Wide Body D say, we got Ling Ling Fat ribbon by in our neighborhood. White people come in, oh, please come in, thank you so much. Well, thank you for coming. Oh, we love you, white man, thank you. I wish I ate the rice, but I'd eat it and cook it. I know I'm being wrong, but I'm being shady right now. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I feel some type of way. Especially with the story Wide Body Diaz told me. Because I sat here and had sympathy for this hoe and found out this hoe don't really care about black people. So, bitch, I'm about to go in on your ass, too. You got Miss Ling Ling Fat, Miss Fat in this motherfucker. Bitch. In here, talking all this cash money shit. About hair and all that type of shit. But then as soon as a black person walk in, it's everywhere. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. What are you doing? Hurry up and buy. Don't touch anything. You touch, you buy. Bitch. You ever heard of motherfucking Jackie Briggs from Mortal Kombat, bitch? Come on, Lee May. Don't play with me. We have to start supporting our own. That's it. We need to worry about blackness and all forms of blackness. Because we gonna on my channel, on my page, we gonna be delving into some shit too. That black people, a lot of y'all agree with me now. A lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna be wanting to fight me and find out where I live and be trying to pull up on my ass from the shit I'm talking about. Because guess what? We gonna talk about all the shit, including homophobic black people. We talking about it too. And if you know anybody who is homophobic, let them know about this damn segment. Because I'm thinking about starting this shit. I want to have conversation with them niggas too. Because I want to know what's really going on. My slogan is worry about you. Worry about yourself and yours. Yeah, but we're going to have to take that yours and make that a community effort. Worry about yours. Worry about you and your family and other black people, because they are your brothers and sisters as well. And even the unconscious ones, they deserve grace and mercy too, but also to deal with them with wisdom, which is what I want to do. Because like I said, the shit that I be talking about and the shit that I'm going to be talking about, and I know a lot about the ego. I know for a fact, I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers want to do something to me. I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers want to harm me and hurt me, because the level of truth that I'm speaking on and I'm talking about is so overwhelming and so jarring. Despite the fact that these motherfuckers can make it and they can change, but because they're too much of bitches and don't want to fucking change because the pain's too unbearable, they will sit here and literally go to the extreme extent of shooting and killing me. I mean, you got niggas out here shooting niggas because they said something about them on a song. You got niggas out here that will shoot and kill motherfuckers because they saying the dumbest shit. But, y'all, it's 2:35 in the morning. I started this shit at what, 10:45, I think? I think it started at 10:45. But I appreciate y'all. I thank you for everybody that came on. To Kalel, Twan, thank you, Twan. For Wide Body D coming on. And like I said, I want to keep these conversations going. I'll be back with you guys. And stay strong. Stay strong. I really appreciate it. And we're going to be all right. We've always been all right. Just keep holding on. Keep talking. Keep loving. Keep learning. Keep opening up. Keep expressing. Keep sharing. Keep doing what you need to do. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. Try to understand people as much as you can. Show empathy, because you want God to show empathy to your wretched, fucked up ass. So you're going to have to turn around and exemplify that in the earth by getting to know people and understanding them. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I love y'all. And I will see y'all really soon. Appreciate it. Bye.